Okay.
So, how did we find me? Why are we here? Well, how did this come about, in your opinion?
Well, how did I find you? Or?
Yeah, and kind of what led you to reach out and what's happening?
I've seen you in like meetings online and stuff,
Okay.
and then at Tony's meeting as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
First half.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you weren't there for them. No. And yeah, I've seen a bit of what you do and everything, and I don't know, I was just drawn to it. And
Okay.
yeah.
Who else, apart from Tony, who else do you follow in this?
Jim.
Yeah.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Most of them. Kenneth.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
And have you spent time
Tim
with
as
any
well.
of them?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And what's missing? Why are we here?
Yeah, it's I guess this piece that's talked about doesn't seem to be here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a piece that you can familiarise yourself with at any point, in any practice or in any activity even DJing even?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When there's DJing, it's obvious I'm not there to an extent, but then I seem to be there in the gaps of everything. Yeah, quite strongly.
Okay, cool. Do you? What's your kind of understanding in terms of how the mind works? Why, for example, I am assuming you can't, at the drop of a hat, turn all your thoughts off.
No,
right.
Not at all.
So, why do you think you can't? Or why do you think that isn't possible? Or why, that's why you're here, presumably.
Yeah.
And so, what makes you think that is possible? And what are you looking for?
Okay.
What does good look like for you?
Well, I was going to say, answering that question really, I mean, there's such a strong narrative a lot of the time, but that has actually dropped out. There has been times where it's just dropped. There has been like glimpses, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I've tried so many things, therapy things and all that, to try and make this happen. But because those glimpses didn't happen by any cause, it's obvious to me that there's something that's always, in a way, like that. Okay. And I'm just this add-on to it. Yeah. And if I try and stop it wherever, it just gets worse. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Now we're recording.
Oh, was it not?
That was just the audio, so we won't have that audio, but we'll have the picture. It's fine.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, when you, for example, went to see Tony, knowing what he says around there's nothing in it for you, you won't understand this, blah, 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 something must resonate for you to go.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that attraction? Because that's not a thing, that's just, because there's nothing on offer. No. So that's more of a felt sense.
Okay, there's something, like I can sit in those meetings. I actually went to a retreat for 5 days, and I wanted it to go on more. There's something about being there. There's something I can't put my finger on what is going on. Yeah. But it seems to be very different to when I'm not there in a sense. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Obviously, I can't grasp that.
That's right, and I'm not looking for a story. No. I just kind of want to get on the same page as you, so I know where to start from, if that makes sense. And actually, I was at one of Jim's retreats, and there must have been like 3 days had gone, and then it was like, on the 3rd day, suddenly it was like the thoughts, like sort of me talking to myself kind of thing, came back, and it was like, oh shit, that wasn't there for that. Yeah. And when that wasn't there, for those 2 or 3 days, Did you notice it all of a sudden stop, or did you not notice it had stopped until later, that it just had stopped? Yeah, I'd noticed it was there when I was sort of looking at myself. It was like, oh, I can't remember the last time I did that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. All right, good. And it was like waking up in the morning was really nice, whereas normally I wake up and then it's just quite heavy, you know? Yeah, but that wasn't, I was waking up and wanting to get up. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm going to just get you really out of your head in now.
Right, sure,
and into your body, and I use a lot of percussion and vibration and music for that, generally live.
Okay.
The sounds could be quite random and unpredictable, and that's on purpose.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
My practices are kind of shamanic based.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of my time, over the last 2 or 3 years, I spent a lot of my time in the Netherlands.
Okay.
Off grid in the forest with one of Europe's highest shaman, training, doing mushroom ceremonies, playing music in mushroom ceremonies from people all around the world, hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Sharing ceremony with them.
Wow.
And in that, the reason I was there is my mind was insane. Right? I just come out of 16.5 years on over 3,000 per year, opioids and benzos. In bed for 16.5 years. All right.
Jesus.
When I got out of bed in 2002, January 2002, after 16.5 years, my youngest child was 17, 19 and 21. So all they'd ever done is nursed me. Nursed an angry, broken drug addict. I didn't know. I had like, in those 16 years, I had like 40 odd spinal surgeries. I'm full of metal and wires and batteries and clips and all sorts of stuff, right? And that's back from my football days. I was a goalkeeper, and I didn't know until a couple of years ago that I had ADHD.
Right.
All right. So that's why my body's broke. That's why I was an addict.
Yeah.
And kind of my life makes sense now. Now I know why and how I got here, and I understand the process. But in that understanding, my mind went quiet, which is what I was after. And with the work in Holland, with the shaman and the tribe out there, I knew that I had given this mind to all 3 of my kids.
Oh, man.
So all 3 of them with ADHD. Right. And again, all only really diagnosed in the last couple of years once I got a sniff of it. And so knowing that what this can do, this kind of process, this awakening ceremony and healing ceremony, a trauma release ceremony, whatever you want to call it, right? It's just, we're going to release those trapped energies. If you'd have known how to do it, what it was, why it was there, you'd have done it by now.
Of course.
If the mind could do it, it would have done it by now. All right? And the crux of this, brother, is you can't use the mind to heal the mind.
No, that's it. No.
Because the mind, let's use the word ego for argument's sake, its just job is to protect you, as I'm sure you're aware, and it's done an amazing job. Right? But it doesn't really know that there ain't always a tiger chasing you or not.
That's a thing, isn't it?
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect you with your 5 senses in a musical way.
Yep.
You're going to really sink into the body until the body switches off, and then you will be all mind.
Okay.
And then we'll switch that off, and then there won't be anything.
Okay.
But you'll be there. And in that state, you'll remember what you had for breakfast. You can visualize a big red strawberry. Everything works. But the thoughts, the battling, the noise will stop. Would have stopped by then.
Okay.
So you'll have like just a pure clarity and stillness. And that's going to happen. Right. And then I'm going to explain to you through this process how we get in there, what we're doing, why we're doing it. Get out the way of this part, and I'll guide you through all of this. You haven't got to work anything out. There's no tests.
Good.
All right. There's just love and music and healing.
Great. All right? Sweet. Okay.
Good man. Any questions?
No.
All right. I'm not going to touch you or feed you.
Right.
All right.
All good.
Are you 30?
I'm 40.
40.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I need to know about you.
Right,
I don't need to know any of your past or your history, because the process is the
42.
process. 42. All right. I'm 52 this year.
Oh, wow.
Yes. All right, my man.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
I'm just going to jack this music up, just sink into this landscape. I'm going to stay out the way.
Right.
And I'm going to, at some point, put a big coat over you, because you're going to get cold.
Yeah, of course.
Would you like it now, before you get cold, or are you okay?
I'm all right at the moment, actually,
No worries.
Not too bad.
There's the theme for today, right? Which is what everything is going to be based on, and it's not from a perspective of kind of tolerance, but from a maturity. When I say the words, today you're going to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Right.
that's it.
Right, okay, yeah.
And you learn what to do by not doing anything.
Right.
That's kind of the awakening. It's like, fuck, I've been trying so hard, and if I've just stopped.
Yeah.
And that's why it's an awakening.
Right.
Right. So at some point you're going to go, well, fuck. Yes. It's all gone.
Yeah. Right.
All right. And there's going to be this from about 18 months old. Up until about 18 months old, all of us, we kind of don't have words or thoughts or kind of feelings and things. We're empty, right? And then all of a sudden, at about 18 months to 2 years old, we get a name, or we know our name, right? So like your mum's going, Vern, right? And she doesn't stop doing that, right, until you turn and you look at her, and then she stops saying Vern, in my case, right? Now she thinks I've learnt my name. I ain't. I'm 18 months old. I don't know anything.
No.
All I've learnt is when I do that, I mean, when someone makes that noise that goes Vern, if I do that, they stop. That's a baby's perspective.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It doesn't know its name until it goes to school or later, or a couple of years later, or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So the nuance, that kind of nuance, will appear throughout my words and my stories, the messages, and they're not going to make sense.
No.
And the closest I can get you to understanding it at this point was a little bit mind-bending. Right. Okay. So, but sober, beautifully.
Yeah.
Right? And in that mind-bending, at some point, the mind breaks because it can't do what you're doing. It can't come with you.
No. Okay.
All right. And all of a sudden, it gets left behind, and you're there watching it, and you're like, fucking wang. That's what I thought I was. That mind, those thoughts, that story, and you'll be miles away from it.
Yeah.
And then you'll know your true essence. You'll know you're the source energy. You won't be separate from anything or anyone.
No.
Because there's only this. All right.
Right.
So I integrate non-duality into this process near the beginning, because that's what really helps to quieten the mind. Yeah. And I do it in quite an intense way. Okay. All right. But again, I don't touch you. I don't feed you. You're safe. Yeah. It's just my energy.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Okay. And that's how it works.
Yeah.
All right. Some of it will trigger you. Okay. But remember what the motto here, what you're trying to learn, is to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Right, got you. So with that stuff, we get comfortable with it instead of getting triggered by it. Yeah, right? And look, this is a lot, you don't got to remember any of that. No. It's not this anymore. No, all right? No. We're here now. Yeah. All right, brother. Okay, all right. If I do want to touch you, I'll say, I'm going to touch your right shoulder, is that okay? And then I will, as long as you say yes, okay? Yeah. Okay. All right, my man. You're on your own now. So what's the story with this place in terms of why you wanted to come here?
Oh, I don't know. It's just
apart from that view.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's just lovely. Yeah, I always come here whenever there's been issues. Really, I just come here and sit here on a bench or up at the top and just look down into it.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah, I like it here. Yeah.
When you look out there, what's happening? Remember, there's no trick questions, all right? So trust your instinct, trust the gut.
Yeah. Aliveness?
Where?
Well, there's movement.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw someone walking.
Beautiful. I'm going to ask you to now not move 1 millimetre, all right? So for example, I want you to just maybe put your vision on that white bit of blossom on the left of that tree or something. So you're just nice and still, but in a relaxed way.
Right, sure.
And you'll find that if you just focus on doing one thing, which is not moving your eyeballs and not speaking, everything else is quiet and still. So just keep looking at what you're looking at, let seeing happen. And when seeing's happening like that, without taking your eyes off of that white blossom, if that's what you've still got your eyeballs pointing at, without taking your eyes off of that, because this what I'm going to ask you to do is a cerebral act, it's something you're going to do with your mind. Don't take your eyes off of that, but I want you to still look at it, but see the whole space. Don't take your eyes off of it and see the whole space. Now, whatever is being seen, brother, unlabel it. Remove the words and just sit in that space. Don't do anything with it. Don't push it. Don't pull it. Just let seeing happen and watch. Watch seeing happen from that place of awareness as opposed to that place of looking. Beautiful, Borough. Now gently close your eyes, gently close your eyes. Now watch behind your eyelids as if they're television screens. Watch all the different colours, all the reds and the oranges and the greys and the sparks and all the things whizzing about, all of the energy and aliveness, where seeing is still happening even with the eyes closed. So if seeing is still happening when you look at something, when you open your vision and you don't look at it, whether you've got your eyes closed and seeing's still happening, you're still aware of what is being seen, aren't you, with your eyes closed? Now go and look for the one that is aware of what is being seen and stay there. Don't push, don't pull, just stay in that space, in that little openness there, for no reason, nothing's happening. You're safe, you chose to be here, I'm right with you. And just feel yourself opening up a little bit, for no reason. And you sense, brother, that in this only time you will have a sense of seeing without you thinking you're looking is in total stillness. At this point, in total stillness. With no nodding, with no smiling, with no agreeing, no disagreeing, no nodding, no yesing, no knowing. Just be this instant here, now, in this seat. All that is real. All that is real. This instant. Just stay in that space, knowing that the only way you're going to get the whole experience of being aware of what is being seen is in this stillness, where you watch what is being seen. You are the one that is aware of what is being seen. You're not those colours behind your eyes, are you? You're not that white blossom. You're not the object. You can't be the subject and the object. You can't be looking at a cup and be the cup. In this dualistic world, which is the human existence, the default state, where things tend to kind of have opposites, be right or wrong, good or bad, coming or going. And the message of non-duality suggests that all there is this instant, and in this instant, this is all there is. Because it's everything. This instant, everything. Without a past and without a future, which is just thoughts. There's just this instant, and it's always this instant. Seeing behind the eyelids to happen, get out of the way. Unlabel everything, unlabel everything. The only way you get the whole experience of seeing is in stillness and silence. The only way you get the whole experience of hearing, allow hearing to happen. Instead of listening to my voice, listen to all sounds at once. And allow smelling to happen. You're not doing any of this. The body knows how to do all of this on its own, and it's going to do it whether there's thoughts or not. It's going to be seeing, it's going to be hearing, it's going to be smelling, it's going to be tasting, and it's going to be touching. Whether you're here or not, with or without your 42 years of combined sum of your learned experiences. If we wasn't here in this instant, in this space, what would be happening in this space, in this instant? Please speak.
Nothing.
Perfect. Well done, brother. So we had ideas, you and me, and we used our creativity to create something out of nothing. To give ourselves pleasure and joy, to share love for no reason. And in this stillness, in this silence, I want you to go and look for the one who is aware of what is being smelt and what is being heard, and stay there for no reason. Knowing you can handle any sensations that arise in your body as a 42-year-old man. I want you to put your awareness into the floor, pushing into your feet, and the chair pushing into your bum without moving. And the seat pushing into your back and your bum, and the floor pushing into your feet. Your hands intertwined in stillness and silence. Knowing you can handle all the sensations. And I want you to just breathe in into your abdomen, into your belly button, in through the nose. Fill it up and out. Beautiful. And do it again. Try and make the breath twice as long as the out breath twice as long as the in breath, brother. Beautiful, beautiful. You own that, brother. You get that cyclical rhythm going. Nothing forced, no pausing at the top, no pausing at the bottom. Just a nice, gentle, elongated out breath. Nothing forced, nothing resisted. Just watch it all. Be aware of your tummy going in and out as you fill it up down there. And as you fill the tummy up, the chest will fill up at the end anyway. So all we're doing is redirecting the breath. That was happening anyway, the breathing. We're just pushing it down into the belly button, into our power, into our source of our energy. In where our warrior spirit is down there. Come on, breathe into there, brother. Fill him up. Fill him right up. Once again, putting your awareness into sound, into hearing. Allow hearing to happen. Allow it to happen all on its own. And in that hearing, you can hear my voice. I want you to focus on my voice. Really focus on my voice. Put all of your awareness into my voice. Don't focus on anything else. Now focus on the gaps between my words and the silence between my words. Still breathing into the lower abdomen. The gaps between my words and the silence between my words. And in that space, for no reason, you'll notice that everything is in that silence. All the words are in that silence. All the wind, the noise of the wind blowing here on this hill is in that silence. And in that openness, go and look between doing and not doing. Go and look between doing and not doing, and stay there for no reason. And in that openness, I want you to visualize yourself as the first and only human in Dualstyke, in this place. The first and only human here on Earth. Everything else is the same. You're the same. You're 42. You're the only human in existence. The first one here. Everything else is the same. And in that stillness, where you're just looking around, all alone, does language exist yet? Do words exist yet? If you're the first one here? No. So we made it all up, didn't we? Sit in that. We don't know what anything is. This is all a mystery, brother. That place, go and find a beautiful tree there, huge tree. Get close to it, connect with it, feel it, rooted. You're looking up as it towers over you. It's monstrous. It's magical. It's both still and moving at the same time. Now, did you just be conditioned to call that thing a tree? What was it before you got here?
Didn't have a name.
Pardon?
Didn't have a name.
Beautiful. Sit in that. Visualize it with no name. And feel what you feel, knowing you can handle it. And in that same visualization, brother, where you're the first and only human on the planet, where there's no language yet, what time is it? The first and only human here.
No time.
We made that up as well, didn't we? Just feel that, breathing into the abdomen, stillness and silence, knowing you can handle it. And now explore that place with no words and no time and no people. And it's also not a place, because we made all those words up as well. Where are you before words? Go there and stay there. Go and look for the one who's looking. Breathing into the abdomen, keep that going. Now I want you to watch your thoughts, don't add. Watch your thoughts, don't add. Don't add. Don't push them, don't pull them. Watch them like the clouds, feeling, breathing, knowing you can handle any sensations that arise, brother. Knowing you can handle anything. You chose to be here, you're safe. Nobody's touching you, it's just thoughts and sensations. It's just feelings and sensations. No one's touching you, nothing's happening, nothing's coming or going, nothing's right or wrong, nothing's good or bad, it's just thoughts and sensations. Feeling the floor pushing into your feet and the chair pushing into your bum and the wind kissing your face, and you're feeling it cooler where you're not covered on your neck and on your face, in stillness and silence, knowing you can handle it. Nothing's happening. If we weren't here, there'd still be nothing happening. This isn't personal, what's happening here. It is happening anyway. And when we sit in the stillness and we watch what is being seen, we watch what is being heard, and we watch what is being felt, smelt and tasted, and knowing we can handle it without moving, breathing into our abdomen, we can watch our thoughts without adding, without pushing or pulling them. We can just watch those thoughts like we're watching the clouds, seeing what arises all on its own, because you're not doing it. You can't tell me what your next thought's going to be before it arises, can you? No. You're not in control of that bit, are you? Now watch it and be in control of it. Watch it stop. Watch it stop. Keep breathing into the abdomen. Connect with all 5 senses. Watch the tellies behind your eyes. Listen to all sounds. Feel all feelings. For no reason. Knowing you're safe, you chose to be here. I'm right next to you, brother. And in this openness, where there's no language, where there's no time, where there's no places, none of that's real, that's all conceptual, that's all learned from the past, isn't it? So without a past and a future, in this instant, what do you believe?
Nothing.
Beautiful. Just keep breathing, just watch it, watch it. Watch it die, man. Knowing you're not those thoughts, you're not the me in that story, you're not the I in that story, you're not the story, and the story's got nothing to do with this instant, has it?
No.
So the story is due to a conditioned past, it's a conditioned mind. The mind works by protecting you It only remembers the good and the bad. So it's like snapshots of memories, of good memories and bad memories. That's all there is. It's like a big database of good memories and bad memories. That's all that mind, that's all that ego's job is. And its job is to remember all the good and remember all the bad. So it gives you a future full up of all the good things and avoids all the bad things. That's just its job. That's how it keeps you alive. And along the way, you find out new stuff, and that gets added to your good or bad list as well, whether you want it in the future or not, or whether you enjoyed it in the past or not. So there's this mental gymnastics going on in this story, which isn't got anything to do with this instant. All that has to do with this instant is what is coming through your seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling. That's all that's real in this body. Everything else is a thought, it's a story, it's not happening, it's not real. Including the story of my life. There's just this instant that's real. My life is a story. There's no me and I and you and this body. There's not 2, 3, 4 of this. There's just this instant. It's all there is. It's still this instant. It's still this instant. It's always been this instant. Everything else has been a story. And the reason it becomes a story, we get this timeline of this life that we seem to, like we have to uphold it or maintain it or live up to it. There's nothing happening in the isness, in this instant, outside of that made-up story, which isn't real, and you're not the I or the me in that made-up story that isn't real. Is there a story coming in your ears right now, or is there just sound?
Yeah, just sound.
What about through that sight behind the eyelids? Is there just seeing happening, or is there like a whole story happening? Watch it all, don't add, watch it all. Breathing into the abdomen. Same with the smell and the taste and the feelings. Are there any stories coming with that when you watch your thoughts?
No.
Just keep watching them then. Because that is this instant. Because there's never a story, there's never anything to think about when you're connected to this instant. Because you're safe. Your mind knows you're safe, your body knows you're safe, which is why now, brother, that contracted energy is gone and that stillness is here. Watch it. You didn't do any of it. You just understood you wasn't that story, you're not the I or the me in it. You are that is aware of that story. You're that is aware of the sounds and the sights and the smells and the tastes and the feelings. But there is only still this instant. Nothing's changed still, ever. Outside of people believing they're the me or the I in that story that they're watching, that you're watching there, whereby now there's not a lot going on. You're the awareness of that. You're the awareness of the sounds and the sights. Without the stories, the story comes from the mind. And the reason it does that, brother, is obviously all you know is all you know. And so whatever this is has to fit in with the story of my life, with what you know. Otherwise you don't know anything. You don't know where you are, what you're doing, where you've been, what you got next, where you live. You don't know anything. So you have to remember stuff. And because we kind of get a sense that we're born, we live and we die, we believe we live on a timeline. And that database of all those good and bad snapshots, all those photographs, it doesn't remember every second of 41 years or 42 years, does it? It just has the good bits and the bad bits. And then, unfortunately, the mind has to make up every second in between in order to create a timeline and a life. And then you think you're that, or you're in that, or that's your life, when it's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with this instant, other than it's the thoughts that are arising out of nothing in this instant. And you are aware of that, the you, if you want to be a you. But the you isn't the story. The you isn't the I or the me in the story of the thoughts. Watch the thoughts and don't add. Now go and find the middle of I or the beginning and the end of me in that and show me it's real. Or is there just what is being seen, what is being heard in this instant, in this direct experience, what is being felt, smelt and tasted? That's all there ever is that is real. And here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one, in this instant, in this instant, in this instant. It's still this instant. Since you sat down, where does this instant begin and end?
Doesn't, yeah.
Beautiful. Just stay there, man, for no reason. Because this instant isn't here for you. Just be aware of it. You've got this beautiful, amazing, healthy body with these 5 senses, these 5 input devices that you're aware of. Connect with them. I'm just going to take a green fly off your forehead. You're aware of those 5 senses and you can watch your thoughts without adding to any of it. Go and look for the one aware of what is being heard. Stay there. You just went to look for who was aware of what was being heard, but you'll also have a sense, brother, that you are aware that you're doing that.
Yeah.
That's you. The awareness of the awareness. Not the things, not the words, not the objects, not the labels, not the times, the names, the places, not the words. This instant. This instant. This instant. It's all there is. And there's never, ever, ever, ever anything happening. Ever. Outside of people believing they're the me or the I in that story that you're watching that is gone dead. And then creating drama for no reason from that story. Thinking that they need to win, they need to maintain, they need to achieve, they need to learn, they need to achieve. That they need purpose, they need meaning. It's all like time and words and concepts and places. It's all just made up. It's all prisons. In this instant, brother, without a past and a future, and without language, without a past and a future, what is suffering? Do you have any sensations in the body anywhere?
It's a kind of, it's like a sort of feeling in my throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put all your awareness, keep still, don't talk, watch it. Like you watch your thoughts, watch that feeling in the throat. Don't swallow now, relax your jaw and breathe into your abdomen. Just create a tiny gap in your lips, mate. Breathing in your nose and let that energy happen. Let it be there, watch it, allow it to be there. Like you watch your thoughts, because it's no one's touching you, it's just a restricted energy. Can you assign an emotion or a word to that feeling in the throat or in the neck there, in the chest?
It's like, first of all I thought it was a sort of doubt, but then I think it's like a sorrow. I think it's...
Oh, beautiful, okay. Just stay there in that feeling of sorrow, connect with that. And does it remind you of a feeling or a flashback or a picture of some time when you were in your youth? Or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, just stay there, don't do anything with it. Let it all play out, feel it all in the throat and the neck. Keep breathing into the abdomen, brother. Don't stop breathing. Good man. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Good man. Watch it play out. Approximately, what age are you on this page in history, brother, where this feeling in the throat is restricted or heavy or...
Very young, I think, yeah.
Approximate guess, just so we can use an age.
5, 6.
All right, beautiful. Now don't speak. Be still. Breathing into the abdomen. Feel the energy of a 5 or 6 year old in the body of a 42-year-old man, and understand why it's there. That fear or that sorrow, just connect with that. Try not to swallow. If any energies come and tremble or emotions, you have to watch that like you watched your thoughts, because it's not you doing it, okay? That's it. This is the process, and you're doing amazing. And you just got to let the body finish what it needs, all right? Because every one of these has had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Every energy does. And you're safe, and you chose to be here, and you've called it in this time. You've gone to that page in history where you're 5 or 6 years old. You're watching it all play out. And now you're getting a little bit more clarity about this situation and who's in this picture and who's on that page. That feeling again in the neck or the throat. Let's refine it. What emotion now? Now you understand it a little bit more, that what it's to do with what word or emotion now, a little bit more refined. And as a 42-year-old man, knowing what you know from your gut, your instinct,
it's
keep breathing. Watch your thoughts. Keep breathing, don't talk. Watch your thoughts. You take the answer from behind the belly button, from the gut. You don't think. And you don't even try and take it from the gut until the mind is silent. You watch it. You watch all sounds. You watch all sensations. You attach to that one in your neck or your throat. You allow it to be there. And you wait for the answer from your gut. The first answer from your gut. What emotion is that? And you do not let your head talk you out of it. So as a 5 or 6 year old, what emotion was that? Trust yourself, mate. Trust you know. Allow it all to be there.
It's fear.
Fear, okay, mate. Brilliant. Feel fear of a 5 or 6 year old in the body of a 42-year-old man. Allow it to be there, brother. Welcome it into your heart, please. Don't resist it. Call it into your heart. Call it into your heart. The 5 or 6 year old you. Let's complete this. Love him with everything you've got, brother, because that will make you complete. Being with that sensation and loving it, learning to love it, and now you understand it. What belief did the 5 or 6 year old have that created that fear, brother? What belief was it back then? What belief did he have that created the fear? Believe yourself from your gut, not your mind. Watch your mind, watch your sensations, watch the sounds. You breathe into your gut, elongate the breath, and you ask yourself, what belief did the 5 or 6 year old me have to create that fear? And then when you're clear on the answer, when there's no noise, when there's no words and no thoughts, and it's an instinctual knowing, what belief did he have at that age?
They're not good enough.
Beautiful, brother. Breathing into the abdomen. Feel all of that. Feel all of that. Feel what a not feeling good enough 5 or 6 year old feels like in the body at last as a 42-year-old man, and allow it to be there. Allow it to finish. Allow your nervous system to understand what it is, so it's not running or fighting and flighting from it. It's not craving anything to numb it. It's just watching it, knowing it can handle it in stillness and silence, because it's not personal. It's got nothing to do with this instant, does it, brother?
No.
So just watch it and love it. Pull it into your heart. Pull you into your heart. Imagine how it would feel to feel complete, to feel loved, to feel good enough, to feel worthwhile. Because unless I'm mistaken, I have the 42-year-old version of you sitting in front of me here in this instant, in this direct instant. The only thing that's real, not a story, not a me and I in a story, not even the thoughts, none of them. It isn't this, is it, brother?
No.
Brilliant, my man. Just stay there and enjoy relaxing into that breath, into the stomach. Are you warm enough?
Yeah.
You want me to turn the heated blanket on?
Yeah, if you could,
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Know that you don't have to move, right? You don't have to move at all. This is one of those times where you don't move, you don't open your eyes. You learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable, knowing I'm going to put some noise cancelling earphones on your ears. Your hair's going to be in the way, your ears are going to be out the way. It ain't going to be perfect, it ain't going to be how you want it. But know you haven't got to touch it. Knowing you can tolerate the discomfort, the initial discomfort of it not being how you want it. And I'm going to play some music, and it's going to be binaural beats, okay? So it's just going to help you, again, sit in that stillness. And then I'm going to play 1 or 2 songs, and then after that I'm going to make it silent with the noise cancelling, so there's no sound. And then when that happens, I'm going to add an eye mask, so there's no seeing as well, okay? So we'll turn off sound and seeing in about 15 minutes, okay? But in this stillness and silence, know you can handle any discomfort. Any discomfort. As a 42-year-old man, in this stillness, in this instant. Feeling okay? Okay, don't need to move. Just tilt your head upright so I can get the eye mask strapped behind the back of your head if you don't mind, and then you can put your head back. Know you can handle it.
Yeah.
Watch all the discomfort.
Yeah.
Well done, brother. Don't forget to breathe into the abdomen. Go and look for the one who is aware of what is being felt. Without a past and a future, and without language, what are sensations? Without a past and a future, go and look between the words enough and not enough. Go and look between fear and fearless. After this song, you're going to have a few minutes silence, so just relax and watch everything play out. Can you get a sense in this stillness, brother, that there's never anything happening? Not really.
Yeah.
You can create anything, you can make anything happen, in time and space on Earth, in 3 dimension? Of course you can. But it isn't you. It's done. If it's something you're aware of, it's already done, otherwise you wouldn't be aware of it.
Yeah.
And by creating, thinking you have to do something, thinking there's a next that you have to do, is the paradox which is preventing you from staying awake. It's the paradox is you believe that you're being the I or the me in that story. It's always going to tell you there's a next. It's always going to tell you there's something else to make you better, or there's something better than this. There's only one this in this instant, an actual real this. There's only ever one. There's only ever been one. And there will only ever be one. And it's not personal. It's not here for anybody. In this instant, in this directness, where you feel and see and hear and smell and taste, without any story, let all those things happen. Just go and drop into that awareness where you're aware of what is being heard, and go and look there. And you can go there whenever you want. And the more you practice this stillness, the more your nervous system gets to rest, the more it gets to relearn, to rewire. It gets new muscle memory. How does it feel inside the body, brother, in this instant?
It's funny, there is a tightness.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Sort of feels like it's on the border of my skin.
Okay, what location on the body?
Sort of my chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put all of your awareness into it, brother. I'm going to take the earphone and eye mask off. Put all of your awareness, brother, sorry mate.
It's all right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Put all your awareness into that tummy, in that chest feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeping really, really still. Really, really still. Breathing into the abdomen. Watch that sensation. And understand the emotion that is. And you'll recognise this process. There'll be one word, and you'll be able to resonate with that word back in your youth, with that sensation in your youth. And if you remember a little while ago, I was asking you to refine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good man. So we've opened up now, and you're not thinking, you don't have thoughts. So as a 42-year-old man, knowing who he is now and who he's not, knowing what you know, everything you know, what emotion is that in your tummy?
I think it's shame, maybe.
Okay. And what age in history, roughly?
Yeah, about 8, something around
Okay.
there.
Feel an 8-year-old shame in the body of a 42-year-old man. Breathe into your abdomen. Just keep that going. Just watch your breath.
Yeah.
Watch your breath. Watch that sensation. And just watch it fizzle. Now you understand what it is. Because as an 8-year-old feeling shame in the body of a 42-year-old, What belief must that 8-year-old have had back then to give him that feeling or that emotion of shame?
That I'm a piece of shit. So.
Yeah. And where would you have got that belief from? Would you have made that up? Or would you have been told that?
I think I was told it, yeah.
Yeah. Just sitting there, man, and watch it, feel it all. Now you understand why it's there, where it's from, and it's not this. Just let it pass through you, my man. Invite it into your heart, the 8-year-old piece of shit. Just invite him in, man, and love him. And feel him. If he needs to cry, if he needs to shout, if he needs to do anything, try and relax your jaw. Try and relax your jaw and feel your face drop. Listen to all sounds at once. And then go and look for that is aware of what is being heard. And you notice in this silence is still there. The stillness and the silence is still there, even with all of this anarchy going on out here. It's always been there. And you don't have to move. Knowing there's people walking down the hill to your right, knowing you can handle it, knowing there's no fear, guilt or shame. In this instant, knowing you're not 5, you're not 6, you're not 8, you're 42. And as you're stepping out of your boy masculinity up into your man masculinity for the final time, you're breathing into that warrior spirit in that stomach of yours. And you love the 5-year-old with everything you've got, and you love the 8-year-old with everything you've got. There's no apology, there's no guilt, there's just wholeness now. There's an understanding, there's a reprogramming of the nervous system. How's the feeling in the tummy now, brother?
Yeah, it feels all right, yeah.
Just keep breathing and keep watching it. How old are you now?
42.
Beautiful, my man. And who has got any hold over you as a 42-year-old man in this instant? Who?
No one.
Beautiful. And that's not with resentment, is it? That's just a different type of empathy now, because your mum and dad didn't know this either. They only knew what they knew. They've lived in that story. They've been the I and the me all their lives, and they always will be. And they'll never understand this. But it enables you to understand that, and you can see it all from here as the awareness, as opposed to inside those emotions or inside those feelings or not understanding them. And now that you do, there is no fear, there is no shame, there is no guilt, because you're a 42-year-old man in this isness, in this instant, who chose to be here and chose to understand that, chose to allow himself to love that 5-year-old and that 8-year-old. And in this openness, brother, that 5 and 8-year-old, is there another age of you where there could be a tightness anywhere? Any other page in history? Just play it out in silence and feel it.
Yeah.
Just play it out. Don't call it, don't drag it, don't fight it, just watch it and feel it all. Watch all the sensations. Don't put any words to them, just let them all play out, like you're watching the movies, but it's in like 5D. And you're going to practice this one on your own. I'm going to come back to you in about a minute. And in that next minute, I would like you to locate that sensation, keep playing that story out, try and identify approximate age, visualize it all of the people in the scene, all of the words being said, all of the emotions being felt. Watch it all play out as a 42-year-old man in this instant. And in the next minute, you need to latch on to a word. So once you've located it, stay there watching it. Watch it all play out. And wait for the word to come to you from your gut, from your instinct, from your knowing, not from your conditioned mind. And in the next 20 seconds, settle on that word. Don't tell me, don't say anything. Just keep it for you. You're doing this one. Just guiding. Take your time. I'll ask you if you've got a word before I move on. But you do it.
Yeah.
You got a word, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, just sit with that word. Now at that age and with that emotion, what belief did that age you have back then? What belief did that age back you then have, that version of you have, to cause that sensation in the body with that word attached to it, that emotion? What belief was it at that age?
That I couldn't fight back.
Helplessness.
Yes.
Beautiful, man. Feel how freeing it is to be helpless as a 42-year-old man in this instant. Allow yourself to be totally helpless, brother. Because that's where the stillness and the peace is. That's where there's no thoughts. Keeping the breath going into the abdomen. The awareness on the stomach coming in and out, in and around all those sensations that you felt. There's a feeling in the tummy now, brother.
Yeah, it's quite clear. Yeah.
Beautiful. Going back to the first one, the 5-year-old, can you go and play that back now and see if you can find any thoughts or sensations, negative ones, or if it's clear still?
That's clear, that
The 8-year-old one, go there. Wait for it all. Don't drag it. Don't do anything with it. Love it all. It's part of you now. You understand it. Any sensations or thoughts you can't deal with?
No.
And the 12-year-old, yeah. Just go there, man, and sit in that.
Yeah.
And have a different type of empathy. Have like an unconditional love, knowing your love for them isn't contingent on them loving you how you thought they should or how you expected. Because they'll never love you how you expect, because you're not them. You don't have their story. And unfortunately, they couldn't really let you in theirs. They were closed, like you were until a couple of hours ago, brother. Can I touch your right shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just about knowing you can handle, sitting in that, doing that self-inquiry, allowing it to all play out, watching all the thoughts, all the sensations, knowing it's not this. It's got nothing to do with sitting on a hill, is it?
No.
Next to the seaside here, or it is for me. That amazing, brother. Do you feel, apart from the 5, 6, the 8 and the 12-year-old, anywhere else you'd like to go? That you feel, if you whiz down your timeline, everything in your past, just whiz up and down and see if anything catches you in your tummy at all or your throat. And just keep breathing, doing it as a 42-year-old now, not as an I or a me. Watching it all. flicking through, understanding it.
Yeah, there is one.
Yeah. All right, sit with that then.
Okay.
Sit with that. Just breathing into the abdomen, relaxing the face and the jaw and the shoulders. Just watching it all like a big TV screen, all the people in it. Listening to everything being said. Feeling everything that was felt at that age. Roughly what age, brother?
14.
14. And then just kind of focus on the sensation in you, the location. Don't push it or pull it. Be patient. Don't rush. Just wait. It'll all come. If you wait, there'll be no mind. If you force it, there'll be mind.
Okay.
Keep the breath going. Did you get the emotion?
I didn't seem to get it with that one, no.
Okay. What happened? What was the experience?
It's a fight with my brother, yeah.
All right, just watch it. Keep breathing. Remember what was said, remember what was felt, remember the looks on their face. Are there any feelings in the body? Breathing. Don't stop. Just watch. Wait if there's nothing. You're not here to create it, your awareness of it. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. It may just be a memory triggered by one of those other prior things. So don't create a new story. Just wait for one that you recognise. What's your brother's name?
Elliot.
Older?
Younger.
You say you was 14 here?
Yeah, possibly a bit older actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where did you feel it? Where did you feel anything? Or was it just...
Yeah, in the throat, sort of chest area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had any colours throughout the last couple of hours?
Yeah, there was like pink and for a bit. It's blue, sort of blue now.
Stay there with the blue. Breathe into the tummy. Breathe into the tummy. Put your awareness in that throat, in that chest.
Yeah.
Blue is your throat chakra, brother. Here we go. Just put there with it. Just watch it all play out and love it. Let it finish. Let it clear. feel how much you really love him and pull that into your heart. Complete yourself there, brother. You do it all. You don't coax him in, you don't create a story, you just love him. Because that belief isn't here, is it, in this instant? No, good man. Putting all the awareness into that location in the throat. Let me know when it's cleared. Keep breathing. Relax the jaw, please. Don't create any stories, don't add to anything. Feel everything, let everything happen. Remember, if you're aware of it, it's done. So just watch it all, watch what happens. This is all just happening on its own. Because now there's no thoughts, there's no me, there's no I, there's no story. But it's still this instant, brother. Can you find me a thought?
No.
Can you find me a problem with the 14-year-old?
No.
Can you find me that sensation in the throat anymore?
Not really, no.
The sun shines from you and the moon shines from you and the stars shine through you. Remember, 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 remember who you are. Dream beautiful dreams. Dream beautiful dreams. Dream beautiful dreams. Dream beautiful dreams. Give it time and we wonder why. Do what we can, we laugh and we cry, and we sleep in your dust because we've seen this all before. Culture fades your tears and grace, leaving us stunned, hollow ashamed. We have seen this all before. Many tribes of a modern kind doing brand new work, same spirit by your side, joining hearts and hands in ancestral twine, ancestral twine. Many tribes of a modern kind doing brand new work, same spirit by your side, joining hearts and hands in ancestral twine, ancestral twine. Slowly it fades, slowly it fades. Slowly it fades, slowly it fades. Emana yo 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 yo, 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 Emana yo 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 yo. Soldier on, my good countryman. Keep fighting for your culture now. Keep fighting for your land. And I know it's been thousands of years, and I feel your hurt, and I know it's wrong, and you feel you've been chained and broken and burned. These beautiful old people, these wise old souls have been ground down for far too long by that spineless man, that greedy man, that heartless man, deceiving man, that government hand, taking blood and land, taking blood and land, and still they can. But you're dreaming that your warrior spirit lives on, and it is so, so, so strong in the earth, in the trees, in the rocks, in the water, in the blood, in the air we breathe. Soldier on, my good countryman. Keep fighting for your children now. Keep fighting for your land. Slowly you fade. Slowly you fade. Slowly you fade. Slowly you fade. Emana yo 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 yo, Emana yo 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 yo, Emana yo 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 yo, Emana yo 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 yo. Give it time and we wonder why. Do what we can, we laugh and we cry, and we sleep in your dust because we've seen this all before. Thank you for being, thank you for seeing, thank you for showing me the wonders of life. Thank you for smiling, thank you for crying, thank you for showing me the depths of your heart. And I know even if we part, we are one at heart. This is not the end, we will continue friends, that's the wonders of life. Shining our light. Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing, thank you showing me the depths of your soul. Oh, thank you for playing, oh, thank you for praying. Thank you for making space for spirits to move through. And I know even if we part, we are one at heart. This is not the end, we will continue friends, that's a wonder colours of life, shining our light. You're free to open your eyes, you're free to move. How you feeling, my man?
Yeah, right, yeah.
How's it feel in the body?
Yeah, really spacious, yeah.
Just be aware of it, there's nothing to do with it. Nothing to understand about it.
No.
It's just how it is now.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, the mind won't get it, mate. That's why, because we had that bit switched off.
Yeah, that's it. There was like this real sort of discombobulating feeling for a bit, and then it sort of cleared up, but it was weird. I felt like sort of, disorientated. Yeah.
But crystal clear now. You can remember what you had for breakfast?
Yep, I do.
Crystal clear, there's no thoughts fighting with that thinking.
Not at the moment, no.
But you can still think of a bright red strawberry. Doesn't make it real.
No.
The 5-year-old ain't real. The 8-year-old, the 12, the 16, the 20, the 25, the 30, you know what I mean?
And
it's a tough one because we've got to, without there being anything to own, emotionally, we've got to own it all.
Yeah.
You know, be all right with that.
Yeah.
And be comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's
and
right.
just spending your next 50, 60 years working through that stuff and enjoying understanding that, wow, this healing works. Because I don't do it. All I do is trigger you to do it to yourself. I just go, and now you have that. You have it all recorded as well. Yeah. And where you just went without the body, that's before words.
Yeah.
That's like before 18 months old, before the conditioned mind, before we get a name and identity, and that contracted energy starts, you know. And you nailed it, my man.
Yeah.
Fancy a hug?
Nice, yeah. Well done, brother. That's all, man. Nice.
Take your time,
Sweet.
okay?
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to stop recording, okay?
Yeah. It does feel weird, yeah.
Just take your time. Remember, there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's no next that's real.
No.
There just isn't a next.
Yeah.
It's still this instant, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll take the mic off
cool,
so you can relax.
Nice one.
And stop it all, and then you can. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's on top. Just lob it on the floor, mate. It's all good.